9 at 10-1. Cal at 10-2. Just a terrific start for Sharman Smith. And just like that, Stanford on the board.
And when we talked to Sharman Smith yesterday, she said, we're going to bring doubles. We're going to get heavy all over Cameron Brink, but that little step back, tough to defend with the double team.
Suarez. Ball gets knocked free. Great hands by Iriafen, and here comes Stanford. Bozgana. Jump. Let's see if Brink squares up. She does. Ball on the deck, all the way to the cup.
So all the focus on stopping Cameron Brink. One, don't let her get the ball, and when she gets it, just close it down. Unable to do it on the first two possessions.
Defense turning into offense for Stanford. A quick 4-0 lead. Brink, all-time shot blocker and one of the best in the country, does it again.
Cameron Brink, a great offensive player, but where she has just really excelled throughout her career.
Good look at Tara VanDerveer, 38th season at Stanford, 45th overall, all-time winningest coach in women's college basketball. 4-0 lead for Stanford. Brink with a couple of hoops early on. McIntosh wants to blow by Iriafen. Here's Williams with 5 on the shot clock. Looking for some help, but just jacks it up. Brink with the board. Here's Lepolo. Iriafen, great footwork.
Absolutely, but just a quick push ahead by Lepolo, and who's down the floor and already posting up.
Great defense, and again, the half-court sets defensively for Stanford. Solid, Mayor.
Yeah, steals, blocks.
Bozgana. Lepolo wide open. She can hit from there. Weak side rebound. And hats off to Lepolo for pushing things, having the head up and wrecking back
every single time.
Speaking of big, Suarez picked up that foul, her first. Suarez tees up the 3. Not there. Pretty good look, and she'll hit that shot, and she'll continue to take them. Now she's got to make them. Here comes Lepolo inside. Good hands by Suarez on the defensive end. She wants it. By Iriafen. Oh, what a dish. Easy pickings for Lane. Sharman Smith in her 5th year at Cal. As Brink tees up and hits the 3.
I get the feeling that Cameron Brink's excited to be playing a game. She's fired up.
And she was clapping all the way down to the floor after she hit that triple. Williams hits on Brink. Cameron thought she got all ball. Let's see who that foul was on.
Cameron Brink just kind of fades out. Late reaction, she'll take it.
So Bozgana, Mayor, was whistled for that foul, not Brink. And she's got 2 now, does Elena.
Stanford goes to the bench.
Yep.
Courtney Ogden comes in.
Great to have her on the floor. Tara says everyone's at, not full strength, but is eligible to play today.
Might be an overstatement in the country. She really knows how to put points on the board.
Great defense. Here's Kremili. Jog it up the floor. Slips it inside. Pump fake. And does a great job, does Onya. Floor now for Sharman Smith. And Cal, you mentioned the fact that, Sharman lost a couple.
Claudia, a year ago, transferred from USF. She's been out.
11-6. Lepolo, so strong inside.
That length, that's what she was known for in the WCC.
13-6. Little runner.
In all those years on the hilltop. The runner, the 3s, put it on the floor, the pull-ups.
Iriafen squares up. Mary, you and I would need about 30 seconds to go on and on about what Kremili did at USF. Stanford, they once led by 9 to the Cardinal. Onya, a little wild there. Aguera checking in for Stanford. Busted play, Iriafen mops up.
Is clearly one of the best.
As Chloe Clardy, another freshman that Tara has a lot of trust in and high hopes for. Getting on the floor, teardrop, tough finish. Iriafen back rimming off. You know, Mary, it was just last year here at Haas where Cal actually led number 5 Stanford by 3 with 4 minutes to go. McIntosh and Brink. My bad. Why was I talking when she had the ball in her hand? My goodness.
Every time she touches it, and here goes McIntosh.
Here we go on the pick. Look at the pass. Oh, baby.
We're all tied up.
We sure as heck are. Cremili, for the first time in her career, not starting today. When she plays, she starts. Not today. Comes off the bench and gets this crowd into it. $15 apiece. Jump, first shot of the game for Hannah. Not there. Iriafen can't get it down. Dimitri, and the ball stays here as the foul is going to go against Cal.
The sensational pass in transition. First the steal, head up on a swivel, see who's coming. And that is just filling the lane, running for your teammate, and McIntosh could not have set that up any more beautifully for Michaela Williams.
15-7 Cal runs. All right, Lepolo steps back, didn't want it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Brink trying to establish position. 10 on the shot clock. Dimitri elevates and hits the lead back in the Cardinal back pocket.
Dimitri did not miss a shot in warm-ups, and I mean for an hour and a half.
He now wants to get the offense going. She's got 7 on the shot clock. Thought she'd step through. And Williams steps out of bounds. Lepolo, she's got 4. Dimitri from way downtown and hits it to beat the buzzer. Brooke Dimitri, how do you like me now?
No surprise at this table. I'm telling you, she didn't miss a shot. She was on fire. Yeah, and she's just one of those players that accepts her role, and she's just a perfect teammate, and she can really shoot, and she's also defends at a really high level.
So, second quarter underway with Stanford scoring the last 5 points of the first quarter to break that 15-all tie. Ariel on the floor to start the quarter for Stanford.
They like her as a three-point shooter, a facilitator.
Ball knocked away.
Just a tremendous possession by Onya on the defensive end.
Cal Golden Bears as they're whistled for the travel after creating that turnover. So Stanford keeps the ball right where they want it. Lepolo wide open and hits. Here's McIntosh. Rimming out, Quidale. Lepolo again wants to push. Hesitation. Oh. Aguera, the Minnesotan, so solid as a freshman last year, the floor general for this club. Aggressively trying to pick up the fouls, but hasn't gone to the free throw line much, to Mary's point. Hits 1 of 2, 23-15. Or did she even make one?
She did not.
She did not make one. Nothing from distance working right now.
For her, it's still early November, not late December.
That's a great point. Longarita missing the 10 games in non-conference play. Iriafen looks for a cutter. Cremili playing the defense against Lepolo. 5 on the shot clock. Iriafen, ball on the deck, and finish. McIntosh inbounding, wide open, Cremili, Speaking the obvious, Cal needed that. First bucket of the quarter for Cal, ends the drought, wide open, great look inside, and Harrio reaps. Gets it right back, as you'd expect, on the weave, McIntosh. She thought that was in, I think the whole
And that's part of the work in progress, getting the experience mixed in with a very talented freshman crew.
8 on the shot clock. Ariel,
wow, to us about it before this game. He said Ariel has really done some very good things. We're excited about her progress.
nice answer. And a floor. Aguera. Ariel, offensive rebound. Can't get it done. We're going to play on. It's going underneath it is Clardy, but McIntosh didn't want it. Lane, you bet.
Work and go to work she does.
Remember, Brink is on the bench. Cal needs to make hay, as Mary said, with the great Cameron Brink on the bench. Look at Leilani. McIntosh, the guard out of Phoenix.
And this era of transferring for that grad year, decides to stay, gets into graduate school here at Cal, and making the best of it.
What a pick by Iriafen. Wild shot by Jump on the floor. Up for grabs. Whistle not blowing yet.
4 team fouls on Stanford, 3 team fouls on Cal.
So yes, that foul went against a Stanford player. We'll get that ironed out.
Ogden got it. It's a great post move.
Some foul issues, but comes in and makes an impact. What a look inside. Iriafen scores. A metamorphosis, but just the improvement for Iriafen. Unbelievable. Almost a travel. Blocked inside. Well done by Dimitri.
With the left hand.
Pulls up. Jumper not there. Wild shot by Ogden. Coming up with it. Yeah, you got it. Here's McIntosh. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now Williams. Aguera had the 20-point game. That's a career high against Nevada.
When the topic came up, Rashawn was like, I think Cal's a great.
Quick release. Jump. Can't get it down. Coming up with it is Aguera. Jump again. NBA free. Yeah.
What happens? Hannah Jump will make you pay.
She's made a lot of people pay. Williams. Nothing there from beyond the arc. This is still anybody's game. And remember, they went down to the wire last year with Stanford finally pulling it out here in Berkeley. Wide open. They're going to give Lepolo that 3, and she makes him pay. Lepolo now with 8 points. She's got the 4 rebounds as well. Nice floor game for the sophomore. 7, and now down to 5. Game clock on, shot clock off. You got to tee it up if you're Williams. 3, not there. Playing with the 2 fouls, only 8 minutes on the floor. Obviously, she's going to start this third quarter. Cal wasn't able to make up that deficit with Brink sitting there, and that could play a long way into how this game plays out.
Yeah, I think a big part of that was Iriafen really played well.
Iriafen nearing another double-figure game. Just what she has done compared to last year. Brink underneath, blocked inside. Suarez got it.
And that's a big moment. Suarez with 2 personal fouls. You get a foul there, you're sitting down. So to be able to play on through that, good for Cal.
Transfer out of Tennessee. Suarez. Brink steps back.
It's really where she's improved so much. In tight quarters, just being able to elevate and just find an angle with the footwork.
Able to really just get away from Suarez with the footwork. And there's Brink with the D. Williams can't hit the wide open Jay. Nice offensive rebound by Lane. Martine has been quiet. Lane takes it right at Brink. Another offensive board for this Cal bunch. McIntosh hesitates, runs into Brink, says, nuh-uh. Lane with 10 on the shot clock. Suarez with the 3. Can't get it home.
Too many shots not to come away with points.
Brink, she hit another 3. Back rim and off. Coming up with that loose ball, Bozgana. The 1-2 punch of Brink and Iriafen nearing double figures for both of these players. We're early in the third quarter here at Haas Pavilion. Lepolo didn't care that Williams, you gotta make Stanford pay. Martine. Great hustle rebound, but into the hands of Iriafen. Nice try by Lane. Here comes Stanford. inside, Brink into double figures.
Without just a passionate approach to your sport, and that's exactly what Cameron Brink brings to the table.
Into double figures yet again, Brink. She gives you 19 a pop. She's at 11. Staying out of foul trouble, avoiding further foul trouble is Brink. And on the floor, Cal is feeling it. And it doesn't feel good. 44-27. Cal with the ball and trailing. There's the dump inside. Lane, she wanted it and scores. Here's Iriafen squaring. Feathery touch, not there. Nice inside rebounding presence. Suarez, she still has it. Look to tee it up instead inside the lane. Quick flip. Williams. Three is there. Big one. The bigs in foul trouble for Sharman Smith and Cal.
But you have to play with that level of physicality.
How about quick release it to her? They sure are. Tough sledding inside. Ball tipped away. Ooh.
I do love Cameron Brink kind of look at you like, really, you're going to shoot that?
You sure you want to come in here? Okay. Brink. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Surprised she's going to give it up on this possession. She wants it back. Almost a travel. One on the shot clock. Cremealy. They're going to wave it off.
And she continues to sit.
Yes. So they're still working on the thumb. The training staff for Stanford. Looks like they're going to try and tape it. We'll keep you posted as play ensues. 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. Stanford looking at their largest lead of the game at 17. They can build on it. Lepolo's had such a great game. 11 points, her first double-figure game of the season. Can she add to it? Not there. 4 assists.
Brink checking in at the table.
It's a great sign. Twydale couldn't get it home at the rim, but an awkward angle.
Tough angle on a pass.
Iriafen stepping through, can't get it down. Looked like there might be a foul on Bozgana, but instead, well, yep. So Bozgana picks up her third.
So a light tape job on that right hand for Cameron Brink. You know she wants to play. She's like, rub some dirt in that thing and let's go.
All right, Bozgana with her third foul, teams first. And Brink back on the floor. She has been an absolute joy to watch if you're a Stanford fan. What a beast. McIntosh switches hands into the teeth of Brink. Gets up the floater, nothing there. Wild offensive rebound attempt. McIntosh gets back the miss. Nothing there for Twydale, and Cal can't make those offensive rebounds turn into points.
No, the futility beyond the arc. 3 of 22 for the Bears.
Lepolo with another 3. She's got 4 triples, 1 off, matching her career high. Cal is daring her to shoot. She is. Short on that attempt is Longarita, and here comes Lepolo again. Aguera will go to the line.
We're not having a lights-out night from beyond.
In the preseason Pac-12 poll. 7 on the shot clock. Nothing there for Leilani. Another offensive board. Onya working hard. She'll go to the line. Just a really aggressive take with the left hand. Again, Brink with the 19 and 11 and only playing 22 minutes. That is just incredible, Merritt. Missed free throw, but Cal aggressive on those offensive boards. We'll have 9 now on the shot clock. We're getting late in the quarter. McIntosh dancing, weaving. Got to put it up if you're Williams. Can't get it home. And here comes Lepolo. She's got to hurry. Lepolo, good if it goes. And here we are, ready to bring in the new year with these two teams still battling in rivalry fashion. The fourth quarter not starting the way Sherman Smith wanted it to. If you're Cal, what do you do, Meredith? Just think you've got a chance.
Well, it's just, possession by possession. You got to get stopped. You can't give up anything easy. No second chance points. Lepolo has put the dagger out there.
Yeah. 5 triples now. That ties a career high for Lepolo. Her career high in points is 17. She's knocking on the door of that. She's could set a new career high today in all kinds of departments.
But what it shows is the respect for Cameron Brink, the respect for Kiki Iriafen, and for Hannah Jump. You just got to throw the kitchen sink at them and hope somebody else doesn't hurt. Just one turnover.
There you go. Vermeely back rimming off. Another offensive ceremony has been very active on the offensive boards.
16 offensive boards for Cal. The most Stanford's given up this season, 18 against active, aggressive Florida State teams.
Onya leads the club in offensive rebounds as Iriafen.
Square your back to the backboard, demand the basketball. If it's not there, fine, then you get out and get into your offense. But that's like super early offense.
3-point play for Iriafen. Suarez, by the way, picks up her 4th foul, and Iriafen is able to get to the line and complete the 3-point play.
Defense by Hannah Jump.
Big time. Sweeping to the cup is Suarez. It was a really nice move to give her some space.
Guess who?
Iriafen again. She'll go to the line and one. Martine didn't have a shot.
Lepolo just pushing it down the floor once again. Head up, Iriafen, run it, get your position, and here it comes. Right hand, left hand, doesn't matter. Lepolo delivers.
Iriafen, consecutive 3-point plays, 63-37.
Is there a greater gift in basketball than a post player that runs the floor, give them the ball, and give them the benefit of all their hard work?
And again, she had a bunch of threes. He said, no, they were 4s.
Yeah. She's 0 for 4 as well. It has been a struggle for anybody in a Cal uniform to shoot the 3 today.
Aggressively going for the pick. Marta not there. There's the extra kick out look. Aguera. And it looks like finishing with the 4 points and 4 boards, but just absolutely critical to Cal.
Combination of Iriafen and Brink. It just doesn't demolish you.
Again, Onya's so aggressive on the offensive boards. Kind of stumbles into a block for Dimitri. And here comes Lepolo. Aguera, footwork, and finish.
Okay, boy, in 3 or 4 years, is she going to be WNBA ready?
Stanford putting together all kinds of runs. Quick release. Camille sitting on 17 points. That ties a career high for Lepolo. Sitting on 5 threes. That ties a career high for Lepolo. The flip. And that's the way you do it if you're Cal.
6 minutes to go. These two will play again.
Well, there it is.
The unselfishness and just the ability of the inside players for Stanford to recognize and kick it out to an open player.
Morgan State up next for Stanford, and then the Washington schools. Mastro.
Kirk Herbstreit-ish. He followed college football. Except I don't get to bring my dog.
Well, I think as Iriafen, you want to bring to your games, you're big time. I'm looking forward to that Oregon State game. But man, before we get way too ahead of ourselves, as Lane scores down low, what are you looking for tomorrow, USC, UCLA?
I think it's going to be, it's sold out, and it's been sold out since Wednesday as Stanford's app put together. Yeah. One of my favorite stories is Angela Dugalich, who started at Oregon's, had all these injuries, is playing great. Lauren Betts, of course, the transfer from Stanford, is literally shooting almost 80% from the floor. The return of Charisma Osborne, Kiki Rice, and London Jones. Gabriella Hawkes off the bench.
Colorado and Utah and those mountain schools, and a load of talent
For this season with an injury, touches, not letting her really get involved offensively, but that opens it up for others. And who it opened up for?
They lose the great Haley Jones, Belibi, Betts, and a couple of other really good role players.
Together, terrific freshman recruiting class that is starting to blend and
looking at Ariel, the redshirt sophomore.
she gave him good minutes in the first
Yeah,
half.
I like her game too. Another offensive rebound. Onis, she has just attacked.
Working another game tonight.
It's going to be a good one. Cal in Arizona, 7:30 tip. Loose ball.
So Stanford will move into a tie for first place with Washington and Arizona.
And let the conference season begin.
That is right.
It is going to be a blast. And I'm glad I don't bet, Mary Murphy. This is wide open. This is the reason why you like this Harriel redshirt sophomore out of Sacramento. I just think she's cool and calm. Buzzer will tell the story. Stanford running away with it, 78-51.
Start to finish, Stanford just dominated this ball game. They gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. They left the door open.